I'm not so perfect, baby, yeah, you are. Come right, come right.
Sorry about my webcam in advance. It sort of fell off my monitor, and this is the result now. It just has a bunch of green lines. I ordered a new one, but I have to use this one for now, unfortunately. Anyways, last DBFZ video, I asked for a little bit of help because I was having issues with those three characters that I fought against, as well as that team in general. But you guys were very supportive. You helped me with those three characters, but you also helped me with my gameplay a lot, which helped. And if you commented on that thread that I had, it had like 14 responses, which is really awesome. I went ahead and included them in the video, and we're going to read through them, and then I'm going to talk about what I learned in the second week of DBFZ as a result of what you guys told me. So let's get into the first response here. This is from a great old one, and he said, a couple of things I noticed. First off, this is a team fighting game, and neither one of you two called an assist for at least the whole time it took Gogeta to die. That would have helped out a ton in neutral at least. Adding to that, Gogeta could have very easily stayed alive if he was swapped out for another character at any point. The other things would just be that you need to learn your block strings at the very least and your mid-screen bread and butter combo. Implementing those few things will take you very far. Okay, so that was very helpful. I'm still using this like universal combo. I think this is called like the Saiyan universal combo. But I went on Dust Loop. I went on Android 18's Dust Loop, and I found the mid-screen bread and butter, which I'm still practicing. But it implements, I think, this move, right? So yeah, I'm still working on that combo. I think I've gotten about this far, right? And then you super dash and you know, go into your normal stuff. But yeah, I'm still working on it. And I'm also working on bread and butters for, you know, the rest of these characters too. I think I have Kefla's down and Android 21's. Actually, Android 21 maybe not. She has a lot of different follow-ups, I think, that I'm still experimenting with. Especially with this, where she sort of steals, like, all their moves. It's kind of hard for me to keep up with right now while trying to balance the other two characters. If she's solo, I think I have more my brain power is going towards just her, but if my other two characters are alive, I'm sort of split between those other two just because I'm not used to having that option, you know, coming from Street Fighter and stuff. So yeah, thank you for that great old one. Let me go into the next one. This one's from Delta 0064. And he said that overhead in the Gogeta auto combo has a big enough gap to where you can just 2H. Don't respect it if that's all they do. This is referring to the previous video, like I said, and I was talking about how it's having such an issue with Gogeta, and I did not know that his auto combo has a big gap to where I can just like anti-air it, right, basically. Since then I did buy the DLC. I bought all the DLC, so I'll definitely go in the lab and look at that. And then he said, Z Broly takes some more patience than other characters. Get too aggressive and you'll die to half his crap. Half of his crap has armor. And then he said, use your assist in neutral to extend combos. Utilize 18's 17 summon during her combos. Okay. And then implement guard cancels and reflects. That's pretty huge because we looked at my stats last time and I had 0 guard cancels. I've never guard canceled in a match before. And I'm currently, I think, Super Saiyan 2 pushing like Supreme Kai or whatever's next, and I've never guard canceled. So something I need to implement fast because I'm getting. I think Demon is like a decent rank in my opinion, right? So far, because I fought a few Demon ranks and I get absolutely obliterated. And they seem to be a league ahead of the Supreme Kais and the other Super Saiyan ranks that I've played against. So yeah, thank you for that, Delta 0064. He also had some like character specific information here about Android 18, which I'll definitely have to check out the Discord and look. I have to look at the Dust Loops more. I didn't realize how much information is actually just on Dust Loop. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. This one's from Juicy Manreese. Said, for your team, maybe use 18 as mid, and you should use barrier so you can do dumb full screen dashes with Kefla. I've gotten this advice before, actually, to put Kefla point and move 18 to second, which I think I'm going to do, because I actually like Kefla a lot more than 18. I like how fast her normals feel. I think that might be placebo, but her normals just feel really fast, probably because they hit multiple times. And I think her combos are really cool. So, and I also, you know, I feel like I'm better on Kefla than I am on 18. So I'm definitely going to do that. And then it says for Kefla and 21, use the A assist. I talked about how I was having trouble figuring out what assist to use. So right now I'm running all A's. I'm running triple A's. So I'm running barrier and then 2 fireballs. And then he says for Broly, Kefla is a great counter. Her air ki blast can hit Broly, can hit at a range Broly can't reach. Oh, okay. If you're high enough. Also, Broly only has 1 low because his string's 2M. He only has 1 low he can use in his strings, which is 2M, so you can hold up back if he's trying to tick throw you. And Kefla's 236S is great at punishing ki blast zoning. 236S is this one, right? Okay, I see. Yeah, so I usually use that as an ender in the air, but I didn't even realize I could use it on the ground. Try to pick up opponents' patterns like Vegito, who kept baiting you into Spirit Sword. Yeah, that was an issue. He definitely was just baiting me into that, into the Spirit Sword, and then I'd get hit with the smash, and then get comboed, and it was not good. Call more assist and use proper conversions and punishes, and try to find gaps to reflect and block strings. That's pretty huge too. I don't use this nearly enough. And finding the gaps, I think it would be probably like after an auto combo when they go for an overhead. I could probably reflect that overhead, which is something that I need to lab out. So thank you, Juice Man Reese. Let's go on to the next one. It says F Dumbo says it's worth noting that Z Broly straight up isn't easy to deal with. Gogeta is slower than other characters, and Vegito can't do much if you just block all of his stuff. Broly has tools for nearly everything, and my advice for Z Broly is to just play patient, pick your shots, read when the opponent's going to grab and jumps or super dash, or know when he'll spam ki blast and super dash. Okay, so thank you for that. And I think the common thread here within this thread was that I just needed to work on my defense and playing way more patient. Coming from Street Fighter, the strings, the block strings in that game are way shorter than something like this, right? There's really no situation in Street Fighter V where I'm holding down back for, 15 to 20 seconds at a time. In this game, that feels like that could be a possibility because you're going from a block string into a ki blast, into an assist, into a block string, into assist, it's very hard for me to tell when it's my turn. So that's why you guys see me, maybe I'm in a block string and I think it's my turn and I press, right? I press like my fastest button and then I get counter hit and then I get destroyed, right? It's just me trying to figure out when it's my turn and when it's not the hard way, which is, just pressing when I shouldn't be doing that. I think that's it. I think to summarize it, it's my defense needs work, using my assist properly, learning my block strings, and then learning combo or my bread and butter combos for each of my characters. Because thus far, I've gotten this far just doing the universal like Saiyan combo, right? Which is like, I think it'll get you pretty far, but I obviously want to learn the optimal stuff too. I made the mistake of trying to learn re-jump combos the other day, because I thought that was like something that you had to know right now, and that made me put the game down for like a day. I was like, man, I don't even know if I can't do this, like how am I gonna progress? But the more and more I looked into it, it was like re-jump combos are more like an intermediate thing that I should worry about a little later. So I just had a lot of problems getting, whenever you super dash and then you have to wait for them to bounce off the wall or something, trying to get that timing, or sorry, no, after this, right, they bounce and then you super dash. Getting that timing was really hard, and then doing the like dash into medium was really hard for me too. So I think that should be something I'll look at later. Obviously, don't have to learn everything all at once, and I really want to learn some mix-ups because I think I can only get so far playing the way that I am right now. So yeah, I think that's it. If you guys have any more advice for me or want to correct me, I'm open to it, and please do, because it'll help me out a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing.